another College Football 25 stream. This might be the last one, or truthfully, might be one of the last ones. I don't know. We got some wins last time that we played. Got some objectives. Still got to do this, but we're closer to getting the passing thing in this. Getting around the rushing touchdowns, I doubt we're going to complete, honestly, before NCAA 26. But yeah. You notice my VC has gone down. Here is why my VC has gone down. Our new starting center, Ben Scott, played a game offline, and he actually is really good at blocking. The weak link by rating is Favo, but Togai, he really can't pass block, and I'm going to show you why. It's like, oh, the normal thing is it, but finesse, he gets absolutely murdered. He's got no awareness, too. So, it's not exactly optimal. Where compared to Moses, he's a little more well-rounded. So, we are a little exposed when it comes to pass finesse. I'm not going to lie to you. But yeah. Let's go play some college football. House rules. Was there anything I might have missed? Back to the Bayou. Alright, so we need to win one game for the boosted coin pack. And this is for the 7 downs. So, here's what we're going to be doing instead. And by the way, I will be listening to music in my headphones just like yesterday. And I have from Ace Hood in my headphones right now. Answering a Snapchat. We are 3-2 in champs. Something we are not, but actually, no. We'll warm up with the head for the other thing first. Sorry that I'm indecisive at this, but I want to be able to warm up with an actual good offensive lineman. So we're going to do the back to the body thing for the whole boosted coin pack thing and go from there. Let's go. I'm ready to do this. I'm fired up. I got something to prove today. Let's go. Come on, give me an opponent. Let's go. Let's go. Give me an opponent. Let's go. Yes, I'm here to play football. Give me something. Thank you.
Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Red
Let's start this off.
Texas Tech. Now to my guys in the booth.
I believe in the offensive line now. We have an anchor up front in Ben Scott. Wish this guy would pick a fucking play.
First down here for the offense. Starting this third quarter on the ground.
Well, Ben Scott didn't do shit on that one.
Minimal gain. Running the football is going to be key to this second half.
This is where I have to believe in my players. Don't force anything. Let's go.
This momentum going, to get the physicality going, maybe get this offense in a good rhythm and try to make some big things happen in the second half.
Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Looking to pass, it's Jordan. Fires to the right. And it'll be
I thought Brown would be there. That's not a good start.
It's pretty clear he didn't care.
Honestly,
Coverage. He thought his guys
let's do it.
than their two guys.
Well, and there's reason to think that. That dude's a stud, and I understand it. I want to find ways to get him the football, but when it's 2-on-1, I might think about looking somewhere else.
Wants to pass it.
Holy shit. Well, Lidbaum just gave up. I mean, that is ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous that my guys just give up like that. I mean, it's crazy.
Well, look at this. 4th down and 1.5 miles, and the offense is still on the field. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
Okay.
Man, that takes
Actually
some
think like a
serious
human being.
offense.
That'd be
Back
nice.
Inside your own 10, and you're going for it on 4th down. No dice. Offense now set up an easy position to get a score.
From his end zone. Needs to be careful here.
And I tried fitting in there to a place I couldn't. Damn it!
Touchdown, Red Raider. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught. And he did the pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
And the offense is out on the field with a 1st and goal. To the air, it's Jordan. Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, come on! Catch it!
Down the middle, and it just
The ball could not be placed any more perfectly there, dude.
an opportunity for a nice play on 1st down. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. He put some heat on that one down the middle.
Ah!
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot. And these teams are just struggling.
Fuck it, why not just run the ball
The
here?
offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working. Ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Okay.
On 3rd and forever, let's test his arm strength.
I said run the ball, but whatever.
Deliver the football. It's incomplete, and 4th down's coming.
And that was good defense again. And unfortunately, we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
And it's incomplete. The
That was a dumb
pass
decision.
downfield, they couldn't hook up.
Well, the defense is smelling blood in the water. As soon as they saw this offense decide to go for it in that area of the field, they were like, okay, you're going to gift us the football. We'll go ahead. We'll take over. Thanks. We'll make a play, and we'll take us over. And now we're going to try to make you pay for that decision.
Got his man on the right. Pulled down for the tackle.
Well, Reese, you and I were talking about this before the game. How is this defense going to be able to deal with all the speed they have offensively? You saw them just rip off a big play.
And Jesse, now their head's spinning just a little bit. Give up a big chunk play, and it's right back at them. And the DB forcing
I'm
the incomplete pass with the deflection.
flustered right now.
Nice job in coverage there. Offense trying to take a shot downfield. The defender able to tip that one up in the air and force it incomplete.
Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. And he
Damn
was
it, Brown got open right when I threw that.
Pass, and it falls to the ground, incomplete.
Well, this defense felt coming into the game that if he was going to try to throw from the pocket, they could get to him and affect his accuracy, and they did on that last play.
Back to throw, it's Card. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit
Catch
like that, you
the
might as well hang on to
fucking
the
ball!
What a hit by the defender. That's a good throw, and that was going to be caught, but how about the defender dislodging the football from its intended target. Nice job.
He wants to throw here on second down. Makes a connection. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Well, he was licking his chops. As soon as he saw blitz, he knew some guy was trying to cover him man-to-man. Ain't going to happen. With his skill set, he's one of the best in the country, and that is just way too easy.
That's caught. It's Martin. And he'll be brought down.
Well, that time on 3rd and long, they just took what the defense gave him. Nothing down the field. They were hoping maybe he could make somebody miss after the catch. Wasn't able to do it, so now it sets up 4th.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Complete out of the backfield. And he won't come close to the goal line after the catch. How about that stop as the defense takes over? Looking to throw. Quick completion on the out.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As
Well,
soon as the big fella
that
caught
sucked.
the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Defense going all in to stop the run. They'll try to blast their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders. The offense flexes its muscle a bit and widens the gap.
Take a little exhale. You know, you did your job. You got points. Now you put your defense in a position where, hey, go out and get another stop.
We missed a hit.
Great
Wonderful.
shape. So the offense definitely taking care of their business.
So they move the ball 37 yards on the drive and close the deal with a 3-yard touchdown run. The Wolverines line it up with a 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Just hold it a little more, man.
He bangs its way to the 14.
You know, it's so important for offenses to want to keep 3rd downs manageable. The way you do that is by having success like that, running the football on 1st down.
Looking downfield, it's Jordan. Looking for a deep man. And it slips through his fingers.
That was just dumb. That was so dumb on our part.
Got to give this defense credit, man. They've been so good in the back end in coverage. They basically gave nothing away in the 1st half. And here they are in the 2nd half defending a deep ball.
It is 3rd and long. Let's see what kind
And he didn't break it.
Fires into traffic, picked off. Trying to take it back. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Who says defensive backs don't have hands? Nice job breaking on the football and making the catch. A lot of times you see guys swat it down and you see them trying to catch it. Looks like they have 2 left hands. Defensive backs don't catch real well. Nice job breaking on the football. Nice job securing the INT and actually catching it.
That's caught. It's Martin. And as they get him on the ground, that's going to just about do it here in the 4th. Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick its way to the end zone. And they swarm him under. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal with a touchdown, it might be getting a little tough to swallow over there on the other sideline. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
When the offense gets in those multiple tight end looks, you kind of have a good understanding of what's coming. You don't know where the ball's going necessarily, but they'll put those big old bodies in there to block, to move people, to put more mass on the field, especially once you get in this red area where you have to be able to run the football effectively. Those passing windows tend to shrink a lot.
They're trying to get to it. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Yeah, and now trailing with a little over 2 minutes, it's looking bleak. My defense has got to go out there and get a stop immediately. I got to stop the clock as fast as I can, try to save as much as I can.
Not with that. Here's our actual play.
There's a lot that has to go right for me to get back in this ball game.
He's not going to snap this. Oh, he is. Okay.
Quickly complete. And he'll be brought down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory.
Yeah, when you get that man coverage, most people are taught to have inside leverage. So that out route's there if your QB can put some air on it and throw it outside of the guy. But tight coverage, but a really nice throw on that out route.
Motion trying to get the defense to show its hand. Snagged in the middle. It's Golden. And he's able to shed one.
Damn, I wish Wayne could have stayed in front of that a little more.
Short gain. Heftiness coming out on the goal line.
If we get there, we get there. If we don't, we don't.
Slams ahead. He's knocked down in the backfield. A swarming defense, and he'll lose 7.
I like the idea of going toss to the field, but you got to have better blocking by your wide receivers out there on the perimeter. They didn't get it done, and as a result, that's a negative play.
Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got it in the middle, it's right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks.
Well, if you could give a helmet sticker to this defensive coaching staff, they would get one because of the plan they've had for this guy at wide receiver. He is one of the best in the entire country with his speed and his athleticism, but they have had
just plowing down the field. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Wolverines trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. The snap sets up the throw. Working that left side now. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Here's a throw downfield late. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd.
Sad thing is, I thought he was open.
This offense just can't afford too many more.
So, like, not get a touchdown, but, like, a huge play.
They need big plays through the passing attack, vertically down the field, and they've got to score some touchdowns.
It's 3rd and long. Let's see if he's got enough juice in that arm. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And now such a tough situation late in this game. You're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about it.
Throws to the wideout.
And quarterback didn't get it to there when he had to step in the safety. Game's over.
But he gets the ball back, takes it the other way, and he has created a great sudden change opportunity. And they probably don't need to risk running a play here, but the head coach might want to rub it in just a little bit.
And, of course.
Touchdown, Red Raider! And the pummeling has started.
And how about it? Everyone getting involved, getting the big tight end involved. This offense has done
We'll just waste. We won't let the 37 seconds waste and go to the next game. Yeah, nothing need to process there except I got my ass kicked. So much so that I am contemplating a quarterback change. I don't like Zay Jones as my number 1. That's kind of the thing. Because I have Wright in the slot, but he's short. Gee, wait a second. Let me do some valving real quick. Ultimate ability. Oh, hell yeah. All right. How much points do I have in the offense? That's 19. Ooh. I want that, but I don't have much to move for it. Excuse me. Hmm. What is there to like move? Please be enough. Hmm. Could do that. Let's not. Come on, duplicates. Get rid of him while we can. Hmm. Don't really care about Drew Bobo at this time. Oh, we have two Burgess? Okay. So, according to this ability, Alvin Kamara should be a goddamn beast. Ooh. Use that. Hmm. Oopsie. Workhorse. Yeah, I'll take the ultimate. Positional. That could be very valuable for his archetype. Could also mess with the abilities of Taj and see if that helps. Hmm. It's kind of the thing. Do we really want to do that? All right, so that should help a bit. I don't really know. Actually, wait a second. Would a right tackle be better than a right guard in this situation? Molesky would be backing up two positions. That wouldn't be wise. Wait, why the fuck is he start? Oh God! I forgot I did that a while ago. Okay, that certainly explains things. I totally forgot I wagered my left guard. Sorry, my backup left guard. Fantastic to know that. Oh, strategy. We've been running North Carolina offense. Wait, we have a graduation strategy? Don't really want to run that. If we got a new playbook, I'm definitely not gonna not want to try new things. So let's see if we can get a new playbook. Specifically for defense, it's a multiple D. Four two five. I don't think that's. Oh shit. Georgia State is not known for defense, but I feel like I should look at it. Appalachians 3-2-5. That formation gives me fits, but I don't really have the DBs to rely on it. You know what I mean? So it's like, how far do you really want to gamble on it? So, need to get 143 rushing yards for this, one passing touchdown for boosted coin packs. Hopefully, we have a good game in that. Now we're going to actually play regular games in just one moment. Okay. Damn. You're back. I am back, and we are going to play with the headphones. We got our asses absolutely kicked. Let's see what we're going to do this game. So the reason why I'm doing that muting thing on occasion, every time that I'm trying to navigate something on this headset, I keep accidentally hitting the damn button that's on the headset itself. Not the one that's on the controller, but the headset. So, yeah, not exactly the best awareness from me there, but then again, there's really no awareness on this channel. Oh, fucking hell. Yep, Tebow's about to give me a Christian baptism. Oh, boy.
The Wolverines will put total leather and will get started. He thought about bringing that out for half.
Hey, brother, just wanted to wish you good luck, and please don't give me that Christian baptism too much with Tim Tebow.
First down for the offense.
Going back in my party after this play. Thanks, man. You're probably going to whoop my ass. I have no answer for this guy.
He's going to pass. Throwing right.
Bro, I only started playing this mode in March. Haven't ever really played competitive football like that, besides a couple of years away from Madden, but Madden's shit compared to this.
I love it. First play of the game, they're trusting their quarterback to take a shot. He got the coverage.
Oh, fuck yeah, man. I can't wait for it.
And this guy made a play. You cannot start better than that.
I finally don't have to have my hands behind my back, good throw, defensively when terms of cover 6 and everyone being exposed. Stuff like that. Defensive mechanics look a lot better. Bro, you could have an interception by a guy not even look at you in this game. The new game doesn't appear that way. Bro, it's like, you're not even looking at the play. You want me to wake you up and give you a glass of tea too? Like, come on. Okay, gotta stop that. My pass rush actually come. Oh, shit.
They're bringing heat. And they got him. They'll get him down for the sack.
All right, offense.
Yeah, that's a Adelius Thomas. He's a 99 overall. The only good part of my defense is literally the D-line. So, yeah. Yeah, but my DBs get exposed more than celebrities committing wrongdoings. Just like that. Touchdown.
Michigan State. And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. Lining up to tack one more onto that lead.
Oh!
The extra point makes it 7-0. Quick work on that.
I thought I was going to block it too. Damn!
And they finish things off with a 21-yard touchdown.
Okay.
pass.
This is not good. Kamara's going to get killed.
From inside his own 15.
Alright, if you didn't get hit like Ray Lewis in 2005, you're good.
Coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Line gets set, first down. They'll try the run. Picks his way ahead, pick up a 3, and gets it to the 20-yard line. The Wolverines often look at this rivalry as their birthright to win, and boy, did they put the hammer down in a blowout last year.
Honestly,
Hail to the victors, and you heard a lot about Little Bro.
Oh,
and
shit.
A lot of shots.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Sparty's defensive front is dominating, and they have a great history of doing that.
Yeah, getting after the
bro, I have no idea. Like,
disruptive, being a great
I have guys that are 99 so that I can just never get the damn jump.
That's what you'd like to see if you're a Spartans fan.
On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks.
Nah, I don't have. Only abilities I have is equipped is oh damn.
Off, and what a disaster
Punt.
that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. And the Wolverines will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball.
Oh, thanks, appreciate that.
Fair catch here.
Because literally the only abilities I have out there is Kamara and Boyd.
Michigan State has the ball back, and here comes the offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't
Oh,
expect
thank God
this
for that.
offense to change too much.
Oh,
Reese, they
shit,
had a
I
great
see it.
drive. They
Let's
got the
stop
touchdown.
that.
Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
Thing is, I don't have DBs like everybody else, so
Tight ends nowadays,
like they're not 99s. The only one is Sauce.
they work with their quarterback and they find them and they sit down in them and make big.
So you know the struggle of being beat in 4th down situations.
Dumps it to the back. Grab near the sticks. It's Cooper. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough.
Like if my D-line gets there, then my DBs actually do something. Problem is, they don't on like the most critical plays where I'd be shutting somebody down for it's just like 1st and 3rd down, and then it could be like 4th and 77. I know I'm giving that shit up.
Who you are and what
Like
you
that's just a good read. I can't do anything about that.
go white.
But
Find the complimented quarterback to this
yeah, that's a good play right there, the Texas route. I personally like the Seattle concept too, but it's not in too many playbooks.
Better job looking that football in.
Wants to throw. It's Tebow.
Bro, I saw the update to the triple option for freaking Georgia Tech. That looks sick.
Get a sack at the
They,
47.
they finally could throw wide receivers in that bitch.
On this defensive front, this is the type of performance that can etch you in Wolverine lore forever.
Yeah, and it's a great lure to be etched.
I'm expecting Oregon to still be up there. Ohio State took a hit with Chip Kelly coaching the Raiders now.
Fires deep for the end zone.
Oh, shit.
And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down.
That's why
You have Tim Tebow. I get it.
Set up 3rd and longs like that.
I also know what's about to happen. I ain't even going to say it.
Everybody on the back end expecting throw.
I'll be pleasantly surprised if it don't.
Force 4th downs.
On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. Pocket starts to collapse. Takes a shot as he throws. And
Thank you, D lineman.
It's incomplete.
Man, that is just a great job on
Yeah,
defense.
let's not run that play again.
Play on the ball in the air. Everybody had their eyes on the quarterback, but having great timing, swatting the ball away and doing it cleanly. No PI. And as a result, that defense is...
Bro, no, I feel like if I even got like all 99s, it would actually won't make a difference. Like I have one 99 guy on the offensive line. But look. Like, I'm just like, can you please hold up on a play action just one time in your life? You know, that way no one figures out what the fuck you're doing because you could just sprinkle in the play action.
Got it behind the line.
You completely took away Zay Jones there, and then you covered the tight end. That was the only thing I could have did there.
Runyon, a huge part of trophies in the Big Ten. He's got an axe. He's got this trophy for the Spartans and the Wolverines. Where do you guys rank this trophy?
Yeah, it's hard to say.
Unless you're the New York Giants coach under freaking Joe Judge. That was dumb. That was so dumb. You should have picked that. I don't know what the fuck I was doing.
You don't like it, it just kind of gives you the heebie-jeebies. I hear you, but how about Reese throwing a ranking?
That's normally the death of me in the game. I try to throw windows like across the field and shit like that.
Huge rivalry.
That's mine, barely. Thank you, ability I just bought for
He
Kamara.
needed less than a yard, didn't hesitate, didn't think about the field goal.
Okay.
Long for that, but they get the first down.
Lineman.
And a fresh set of downs. Look at where they are in the field. There's sort of been...
And the ball.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Bruh.
See wide receivers make those those catches and try to get up.
I would have preferred him not to catch the ball if he was going to do that shit.
You just forget to secure that football real tight.
Fuck.
So the DB got it out. Big mistake, big turnover. Nice.
Good play.
To the air. It's Tebow.
I know. That's why I'm saying good. Oh, shit.
It's caught. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Spartans. And once he found daylight, it was
If Caleb Williams can figure out his shit, yes, he will.
This offense is really dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities.
Yeah, I'm not expecting them much, but I am expecting growth out of Caleb Williams. How much growth, I don't know, but you have good young wide receivers now. What excuse do you have? Same.
From inside his 25. Probably needed to pick up an extra block or two, but as it is, he'll be stopped.
He could be on the New York Giants and know that he has absolutely nothing around him.
Guys, here come those
Chicago isn't the worst situation in the world.
on offense. Running out of
That they
time here in
do,
the first
but
half. They do have a chance.
as a Giant fan, I know that
And so you got
if Russell Wilson gets hurt, I'm screwed. And even then, I'm probably screwed.
down in the game. There's obviously a lot
Jackson Dart,
David, but on this drive,
yeah.
this 2-minute situation, best players got to touch the
Oh shit,
This
no.
can get into pressing mode, right? Like you go into the half down,
I should have threw it to fucking X originally and I didn't.
bounce. Good opportunity to take some of
But yeah, I've been a Giants fan, not a bandwagoner either. I remember when my starting quarterback was Kurt Warner.
They'll try to get it through the air. Using the quick game.
Kerry Collins,
And throw and catch
Jason
there.
Garrett.
Big pickup, and they have a first down.
Yes, he was a bum-ass quarterback on the Giants.
Down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmies and the Joes.
And we have a legally blind man named Jameis Winston.
Matched up out wide, and I know I trust you.
But he's nice.
Makes that one.
But he's blind.
They finally getting down at the 38, and it'll be first down. The Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs.
He might be chasing W and crab legs, whatever it prefers.
Down. Caught over the middle. It's right. Brought
All right,
down
guys, hurry this up here. Let's go, let's go.
Moves the chains. It's at the 22. Not the most productive half for this offense so far.
I just got beat, left tackle.
Get it in gear. First and 10. It's complete to the left. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that.
Okay, let's not do that.
Defense is backed up against the wall.
Yeah, let's take these here, set ourselves up.
I know that seems
Timeout.
like a simple route, but it's actually a lot more complex.
3 down linemen.
Because that route changes based on whether it's man or zone. If it's man coverage, he's flying.
And I did something stupid. Good.
Giving him his pads. And
I am dumb.
after the INT sets up
I thought that if I could throw a slant but do it like a lob type thing, he would actually lob it. Nope. He just got the easiest interception ever.
early, that could be a big game-changing type play in this game.
to the air. It's Tebow. They get to him as he throws. Can't find his man.
That wasn't even a blitz. I literally have a good D-line. It's just my corners let me down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field.
The linebackers are truthfully the weakest spots.
Immediately after he got the ball.
Let's see if they go back to the air after the incompletion. 2nd and 10 from the 48.
I mean, it's hard, but you have to try to figure out where to go. The sub linebacker, no matter what you did, it just didn't really work out.
He got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football.
Not even gonna lie, they were, but
To the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB.
the boosted coins, I mean, I needed those shits. It's the only way I have one decent lineman.
3rd and long. He's going to have to throw for it. Catch in the middle.
No, I was doing like the programs in addition to the booster packs too. You got a lot of shit relatively quickly.
The offense wastes no time getting the timeout.
Okay.
Despite failing earlier on 4th down.
Dear God, I know Tim is like your second son, but please, stop Tim Tebow this time.
Try to throw and pick
If
up
the Broncos
first down.
couldn't do it, oh shit.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Can't hook up on the long throw and 4th down.
I thought Champ Bailey missed that shit. I was really preparing to say 21-0 Michigan State.
You saw in the back end, great job being in position
Okay.
to make that play. And now their offense is coming on the field.
Quickly to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. There's a timeout call.
Bro, like, some of these corners in the game I've never heard of. Like my guy Scruggs, I've never fucking heard of him in my life, but...
Got his man quickly. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe...
Alright, we got one more play to at least try to get through.
Second down for this offense. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. Throws to the wideout. It is incomplete, and now there are 4 seconds remaining. And it's third down, but they're taking no chances. They'll send the field goal unit out before halftime.
Oh, I missed it! Fuck!
The field goal is no good. And after the miss, it's still a 14.
I thought that I had it just enough to where I didn't hit the red in the meter, and yeah, I shanked it. I don't know if I would have made it either way, considering it's 55 yards, but eh.
In the second half. From inside the 15, here's the return.
Okay, that ability works too well.
More dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Good to know that. Yup.
And here comes the Michigan offense.
This is my first game with him.
They find themselves trailing to start the second half.
Yeah, I did not know it worked like that.
Yeah, and I think coaches will tell you the number one thing that you got to make sure you do is take care of the football. You want to
Not do that.
You want to put up a bunch of yards, but step one,
It's still doable. No
Andrews,
dumb
let me show
shit.
you how critical those mistakes are. Only 2 plays. That's really what separates this team from potentially having the lead. If they clean up the errors, they've got a chance to win this game.
I get some.
Note to self, he's a college quarterback. He's not fucking Terry Bradshaw. He's not Phillip Rivers. And he's not Patrick Mahomes.
understand. Listen, I got to know who's going to beat me, and I got to know who.
And as I say that,
Didn't really get a chance to get started on that return, but he has set him up at the 41-yard line. So you come out of the locker room for the second half, and right away, you throw a pick.
Bad news, too, because you go into the locker room, you sort of regroup, and you start thinking about how you're going to attack this defense, what adjustments.
He'll take a deep shot here. They've avoided the interception all day, but they're lucky to get that one back here late. It'll be second down.
I thought I would have a spectacular play there, but that happens sometimes.
With this defense now trailing by 2 possessions.
That looks like me trying to get my ex back in my life.
Got him that pick. That potentially changes everything in this game. That was a
In the event she's actually... Never mind.
Looking to run. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, your first job is to affect the quarterback and try to get him off his spot. They get him off his spot, he gets outside the pocket, and a nice job chasing, not quitting, getting to the quarterback.
Oh, shit.
And he hauls it in inside the 30. And he takes it. They couldn't stop him. Touchdown, Sparty. Sparty has stretched out this game.
I don't know how the hell you got the best receiver in college football against my 4th corner, but good shit.
Right now, just going bananas. Go green, go white. Talking about Michigan all year long. They win so
Yeah, like that was a genius play call.
And what are they doing? Taking care of business.
Yeah, no doubt. They're the school here in state that's usually playing with a chip on their shoulder. They don't recruit as well as Michigan. Michigan's had more success in conference play in recent years, but Michigan State showed up. They look like the big brother in this game.
Why the fuck not?
Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Trailing by 3 touchdowns. If you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start.
Shit!
Now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is going to have to score. And Jesse,
Note to self, don't do that shit again.
Tempo. You're going to have to try to fit in as many plays as you can throughout the rest of this game. But I think
Yeah.
other than that, you got to eliminate the negative plays. No more penalties and no more turnovers.
This one's complete.
The decoy actually worked, but don't worry, you'll probably get an interception somewhere along the way, or a fumble.
Making great decisions. That's what all of the legendary Michigan quarterbacks have done. John Navarre, Elvis Grbac.
3 down lineman.
I can't remember drafted in the 6th round by the
Nope.
Patriots.
Yeah, that guy, what was his name? Tom Brady? Yeah, I think that's his name. Yeah, he was pretty good too. But when you think about,
I don't know what the hell I picked. I guess I'm gonna find out.
You don't always think about airing it out. But again, if you want to be
Oh.
a great college football team nowadays, you better be able to throw that pigskin.
What the actual fuck?
His night vision hasn't been on par. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
I thought he was open. I threw it late. Okay. Okay.
He'll start this drive firing. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This QB has had a lot of success all day long, throwing for so many touchdowns, looking very comfortable.
He's thrown 3.
The defense gets
Commentator.
The defense gets a win. They needed something to go their way. Got to start getting some more hits on this guy.
I hope they fix in this year's game that's coming out on Monday that when a team is like winning, they don't say, "Oh, he's up by so many touchdowns," when it's not even like 30 points. Like, I'm sitting here like, it's not like it. I mean, you're winning. You're shot a 21-point lead, but never mind 28. Never mind. I'm never going to question Chris Fowler.
And the beatdown has ensued. The offense strikes again to extend its lead here in the second half.
And they got everything working. How great is this? You extend your lead. Now you get your defense back on the field. Great job taking advantage of the situation and building on that lead.
About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. From inside his own 15, looking for room. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10.
And this offensive line's got to do a better job. Man, you got to protect your quarterback. Listen, this offense is not...
I really went right into it.
Somehow find a way to start to get something together here in the second half.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. The short hands, it's Flowers. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down.
Shit.
It's incomplete, and the defense makes the stop and gets the football back.
I'll tell you, man, analytics in college football now are changing the way coaches think about down and distances. And listen, I know there are probably some metrics.
Why the hell are you punting?
You should go for it in that situation because the percentages are telling you you got a good shot at
Appreciate that.
keeping possession. That time, though, they're not able
Didn't have to do that.
They've now given up the football with their backs to the wall. The defense now is going to have to dig them out of this hole.
I appreciate that. That's sportsmanship. I'm getting my ass kicked this game. I mean, is what it is.
And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. We'll see if that
That's only happened like twice to me. I make dumb plays, stuff like that.
When you hear about it all the time in football, go for it. Be aggressive. The problem is when you get stopped, sometimes it puts you...
He had it in his chest.
The offense has to come out and respond.
They were real disappointed disappointed not getting that first down. You can see it on the sideline. So let's just see if that's kind of galvanized them a little bit here to go make a statement and get some points.
Gambling debts, I assume.
Incompletion. Here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. Coming after it. Finds a man on the left. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down.
Well, this offense has not put their best product on the field today. They've got no points to show for any of their efforts so far, but they've still got a chance. But if it's going to happen, it has to happen now in this 2-minute situation. This is where they're...
If he just destroyed... Oh, good Lord. Where the hell was my 99 center?
Quarterback hits on screens. You know, the offense wants to bluff.
I know, but I expected him to at least wave at the motherfucker.
Look like passing.
Do some...
You can tell timing all wrong. It was all jacked up, and that play went absolutely nowhere.
He is stopped behind.
Like, I understand the whole mechanics of the play is for them to literally give out.
And listen, if I'm the
But
quarterback,
I just want you to at least get in the way for half a second, because that's really all I need to throw the fucking ball on the screen.
How about the defense just reacting so fast, getting to
But
the
he catches that shit that I shouldn't have thrown.
ground in the open field.
Well, here's the problem offensively, because you're trailing by
Here's the
so
problem
much,
offensively. I'm the one controlling it. That's the problem, commentator.
And they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and relieve the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Got a man. It's Flowers.
I threw to the wrong guy. I didn't believe X could have got there twice in a row.
Might be able to put this thing away.
And I get it. That's for pride's sake. This game's over. Like, I know you're down and you try to mount
Not
the
realistic.
pride, and sometimes you even try to get young guys in the game at this point. But now you're just fighting for pride and just let it.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe.
Right trigger for us, the sprint button does not work in this game at all.
Big time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing
I didn't know if it's just Kamara sucking, my quarterback sucking on rollouts or something like this.
Get there, they're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And this is exactly where you want to be as an offensive coordinator. Like when you've got the lead late in the football game, just run the football, eat the clock. Man, they put a good day together. They've had their way with this defense. A lot of positive things to point to. This is one of those weeks when you watch tape, it's going to be really fun to watch. Not like when you get beat up.
I wish they would have played like that earlier. I don't know what the fuck 76 was doing.
They're not worried about the score.
But
They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make
that motherfucker literally got beat and did a bow while he was getting beat.
They already have a comfortable lead up by multiple.
Congratulations on your
possessions.
4th down conversion in advance.
On 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. A shot toward the end zone. And he intercepts it. Takes it the other way. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
I was going to pitch it there, but every time I try and do those shits and laterals, the other team gets it.
The scoreboard right now doesn't look pretty. They're not going to come back and win this football.
Absolutely it was. I've done that shit so many times.
Zeros on the
Great spot to attack.
Yeah, no.
Right off the turnover, try to strike and keep them reeling.
Absolutely. Coaching 101. Sudden change. When you create a turnover and you get the ball back on offense, attack, attack, attack. Use the momentum. Try to make a big play.
I'll tell you what, that's great execution between the QB and receiver. They look like they could execute that throw in their
Yeah, it's hopefully to try to get one-on-ones, but I never really get it. I mean, the times I do, it just gets beat.
Looking to the big tight end. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. And they'll finally bring him down after he rips off a huge play. And the Wolverines will snap it on 1st and 10. They're looking to pass from the red zone.
Damn, you should have picked that.
He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical.
Okay,
Dominated this football game. And this is is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like.
I'm surprised he fucking caught it, if I'm being quite honest. That man acted like he was at La Quinta trying to fucking get service.
I'm trying to get sacks. I got to get to the quarterback. Like, I got to make sure I'm getting him, knocking him off his spot. Padding my stats, by the way. Got a lot of sacks late in games where we had a big lead, but that's okay. That's what you're supposed to
I don't want to get shut out. That's all I'm doing.
Get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play.
I just don't want to get shut out.
To pad the stats. Back to throw, it's Jordan. And he's got it in the end zone.
Don't worry, this is an extra point. I already know you won the fucking game. Nope, good game by the way, but I hate when people are like up and they're like, yeah, let's just do 2-point conversions. We're up by like 30-40.
They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. And they close that drive going to the air for the final few inches and the score. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Running out the clock seems to be
Good
a
game.
formality here as they are ready
Good luck
to
in
snap
NCAA
the
26.
formation. And on 4th down, they'll take a knee, but this was just about over. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game.
Well, that was an embarrassing game.
In case there is nothing more miserable.
I agree, Reese. And that's why rivalry games are so great, because you take the stats, you take the rankings, and you take the records, and you throw it.
I know he was a GOAT at college football, but 257 yards.
When we see these rivalry games, we certainly saw it today. David, for this losing team, this one's going to sting for a while.
It does, but it's so strange because I always feel the same way. I'm like, there's no chance that they have a chance to upset them. But then you go, it's a rivalry game. The vitriol, the hate, it's already there. And so it means so much in sports. Who's motivated for these games? So you do get up. It does become a good game, even when it's not a good game on paper.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports.
Well, I completely screwed myself on that one, honestly. Alright, so we gotta play 5 more games to that. Hope we can win one more game for 800 XP. Basically halfway to the passing yards. Still need this. In fact, I need this. And this stats to the graduation thing. Not exactly pumped about that. I want to see something. I'm trying to get one of those grad players to exchange it for a set. That way I can hopefully get a 99. So that's who kicks me. He's a 95. Good to know that. Maybe I can find like a 95 who's cheap to flip. Oh my good lord, that is a... I can't even pronounce that guy's name. Yikes. Yikes. Well, I already have him, so that wouldn't necessarily help me. I'm just trying to find something I could flip. Is what it is. Okay, we can do that, we can do that, we can hopefully do that. Yikes. We still got a considerable amount of work to do. We're going back into this, folks. Wait a second.
The Wolverines will
Let's do this.
to crank us up. That one bounds through the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The offense set for a first down play. They'll run it from the gun. Banging, slithering, whatever it takes to get that ball up to the 32.
I think y'all wanted to hear some commentary.
That'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Back to pass, it's Jordan. He makes the connection. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup.
And when you run those drag routes, it just takes a little bit of know-how. And when I say that, the receiver's got to understand, find space. My quarterback's going to find me. He's looking for that space at the same time. Nice throw, nice catch. Way to get the first down.
Going up top on first down. Snagged on the outside is Peterson.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
2nd down coming up. Takes the handoff. It's Peterson. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And, you know, when we talk about great third down defenses, it really starts with them getting stops on first and second down. You've got to get those stops early in the drives to set up third and long, so that's a missed opportunity on that second down by this defense.
They'll try to get the first through the air.
Jesus, he got me.
Just steamrolling his way through. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. The Owls are on the move. From the red zone, it's Peterson. An attitude run as he's dragged down after a pickup.
Oh, it's not Adrian Peterson? What the fuck am I worried about him?
See those linebackers coming down late, blitzing through a gap. The offense did a really nice job getting a hat on a hat, blocking up front so the running back can get some positive yards.
Power football with the run. And he's brought to the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down.
I'm amazed by this offense. This is how you set the tone for a game. Running, throwing on the opening drive, driving right down the field. You just run to set yourself up now in first and goal. They are feeling it.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Keeping it on the ground on first and goal. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. They'll try to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. Firing to the right, complete.
Well, that's what I get for trying to big hit him.
What a grab and go for the score.
Well, your opponent can't beat you if you don't give them the football. And they were able to possess it throughout the entire first quarter, and they finally cap it off with that impressive rushing touchdown.
And he puts through the extra point. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. On first down, here comes this offense. Run the gun. The running back has it. Running with power. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
And this guy's like tackling a tree stump. He's just so thick, so compact, just continues to break tackle after tackle. You want to bring those arm tackles? They're not going to work. You better bring your whole body, and you better bring a friend.
Unloads to the right. It's caught downfield. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
They'll ride the hot hand. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Looking for a man, it's Jordan. Short throw to the sideline.
I didn't see anything else, honestly.
After picking up a couple.
And on that outbreaking route, really it's designed for the receiver to make the catch before falling out of bounds. Nice timing and anticipation by the quarterback on that throw.
On third down, going up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's right. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Wolverines with the 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a man. The throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Jordan.
You know, and that's why this guy can play 1st, 2nd, and 3rd down. You've already seen him earlier in the drive rip off some nice runs, but he can catch the football as well. And they're going to find ways to get him going in all sorts of ways, but we're seeing it specifically on this drive.
He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And now a chance to pull even. 1st and goal as we get late in the 1st half. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Touchdown! Alvin Kamara!
Touchdown, Wolverine! On to attempt the try. Splits the uprights. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. All tied up and just about set to kick it away. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Offense set on 1st down. From the gun. Give on the inside. He tried to find some running room, but they get him stopped. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Jordan. He lofts it high and deep down the left side.
What?
Grabs it inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, and he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. He's looking to pass. And the Heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17.
You try to catch him off balance, maybe on 1st down and goal right here, a situation where maybe sneaking a pass, defense was ready, got the sack. Now you got to be a little bit more creative now that you got the negative play. The offense, I know you've worked this all week. You got to get ready to execute in the red zone.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires to the wide.
What the actual fuck?
Rice. That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. He'll start the return inside his 5. Makes a move.
Alvin Kamara! All the way! Touchdown!
He will score! Touchdown, Michigan! He is headed to the sideline with a little bounce in his step after scoring on that kick return.
And he should have some bounce in his step. How about the effort, weaving in and out, covering all that space, great blocking on the play, and he does the rest. You don't put guys back deep that can't roll. And you could see when he got in the open field, he rolled out.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Rice takes over. The Owls ready to get that offense cooking again. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest. And that ball is picked off.
Intercepted!
He'll try to take it back. And he's going to take it all the way back. Touchdown, Wolverine. What a play by
14 points in 10
And
seconds.
how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Just over 20 seconds to play here in the
We're gonna make
half.
a safe
How
play,
aggressive
hopefully.
can they afford to be here? Wants to throw on first down. Pressure coming. And the defense gets to the quarterback. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Dropping back, it's Jordan. Hit as he throws. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
And what a good job by the pass rush. Get into the QB and putting the lick on him as he's throwing the football. That's what you want. It doesn't matter about sacks. You've got to get quarterback hits.
On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And that pass intercepted. Got room on the return. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half.
That's a half we wanted right there. I wasn't really trying to return it for 6. I was trying to kill the clock.
And the Owls will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Here comes Kabir.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Jordan. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
Now after
One
that,
too early.
they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line.
And oftentimes running backs love drop plays because there's less traffic in front of them. The offensive line is selling pass, the quarterback's selling pass. They don't get the handoff until the very last possible second, so the D-line's rushed away upfield.
Hey.
And now it's so much easier for these backs to find their holes and pick their lanes.
And a lot of coaches put a lot of emphasis on situational type running, right? When it's a goal-to-go situation, short yardage situation, like when I need to run the football and they know.
Holy
right
shit.
there, I had a lot of success.
What a throw.
The first down. Great job.
What a catch.
Creating some space.
I don't know what the hell I was thinking there.
The Wolverines are on the move. The give to the back. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
I know.
Stuck with a running game on first down. Now here they come again. To throw, it's Jordan. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
Hey, good job by the defense. The defense clearly knew where they were going with the football. Double coverage out wide, making sure they don't give up a touchdown to that guy. Nice job by the defense.
And they can't make the play on 3rd down.
Every defense in the country talks about getting offenses in predictable
Why
3rd
not?
and long situations where I can bring on more speedsters and I know the pass is coming so I can have more success.
On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Makes the catch past the sticks. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. And the Wolverines have it with a 1st and 10. Takes the handoff. It's Jordan. We'll give him a couple
Actually,
on
bounce
that.
away the
Second
right.
and 8 coming up. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. On second down, he'll let it fly. Quickly out to the tight end. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too?
Coming into this one, I thought this guy was going to be a monster. He was going to put up huge numbers. We know this is a big part of the offense week in, week out. The defense has done a great job clamping down on him. That is only his second catch so far in this game.
And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on third down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find
No, I'm not acknowledging what's going on there.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. With the catch, it's Flowers. They stop him almost. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Here they come on third down, and the defense has had no answer so far.
That's the end of the third quarter of play. With the score, Michigan 21, Rice 14.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. The give as they work on that clock.
Yeah, and if this offense can keep that...
I'll take it. $188,000? Let's go. Please let this be something that can help me.
He's at the 5. Unbelievable!
That's what I worked hard for. That fucking sucks. He's not auctionable. Why can't the Knicks do anything right? Ah, mamma mia. $19 more first down. Need to get this number up more. Obviously, these repeat over. Hope we can get it. On 60, so that'll be 61, 62. That is very encouraging. Be right back. I'm back. Actually, you know what? I'm going to end it here. Have a good day, everybody.